Alright, I'm down to play a little bit of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. How about you? Yeah, we got a free update today with plenty of interesting things in it. Primarily level 199. Yay! So yeah, we'll probably spend a chunk of the stream just kind of farming expert missions. Help people get TP medals, as well as the fact that it's triple XP, so might not be a bad idea to whip out the good old My Hobbies Are Reading and Sports Super Soul. At everyone, let's play a little bit of Zeno. Okay, come over here, do a little of this. Raptor, Ghost, hello, welcome in, folks. What universe am I going for? I'm leaning towards Universe 7. Alright. But yeah, I've got most of my characters up to level 199 already. At least 6 out of 8 of them. And I still have like 250,000 TP medals. I also managed to get up to max Zeni because when you get your first character to level 199, they give you an artwork. And then for every other character that you get to level 199 after that, they give you like 199 million Zeni or something like that. So maxing out your Zeni should be a piece of cake at this stage. Did we secretly teleport to Thursday? Well, no, but there's new shit in Xenoverse. Also, welcome in Akali, Who, and Alk. Yeah, it's looking like the festival is going to be starting on Sunday, because you can register for the festival right now. Right now, you can register for the festival. Joseph, welcome in. Let's see here. You'll know the power of the gods. Midoriya's Headbutt, Emperor Death Beam, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. But yeah, so today we'll probably just farm up some expert missions. I might also farm for some Dragon Balls, so that way I can respec all of my other characters, because I've only been able to respec 2 of them at this point. So that might be another thing we spend some time doing. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe not. But I don't expect to be on for too long. Zamasu, welcome in. But yeah, I guess we can go on ahead. We can see who wants to play some Xenoverse 2. Ones in chat, folks. We're going to be playing some expert missions, so let's see some ones in chat for people who want to do that. Mario, welcome in. Yeah, ones in chat, folks. Expert mission tour. Create room. And I'm just going to make it with 5 people, even though we only got 4 people typing 1 in the chat. Because it'll probably be sooner or later that someone else pops in and is like, oh, I want to play, I want to play. I want to get to level 199. Alright, so let's start getting... And Mario. Okay, cool. Like I said, turned out to be sooner rather than later. But let's get Ghost. And... Alk. And Akali, and Who, and Mario. Cool. AJ, welcome in. Oh, what a great start. That's fun. That's my favorite. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people are mildly irritated by the fact that it's 199 rather than 200. Saffron, welcome in, man. You're still finishing up at work. No worries, man. Appreciate you tuning in still. No, I have not really seen anything of the actual paid portion of the DLC. So, we will be playing through it tomorrow when it is officially out in North America. But yeah, I will be playing through the story and doing parallel quests and exploring what all there is to explore of the DLC tomorrow evening. So if we could please keep spoilers to ourselves, for those that it is relevant to, please do so. Thank you very much. Brian, welcome in. Miguel, hello, welcome in, man. Queen Elsa, welcome in as well. Alright, take two. Kurisu, hello, welcome in. Alright, let me pull this up real quick here. Okay, this is annoying me more than it usually does. Holy crap. Okay, and then we need to get Ghost, Alk, Who, Akali, and Mario. And then we'll put Raptor on here, and since we do have other people rolling in now, I guess we'll take some ones a little bit earlier here. So if you want to be in the next group of people, go on ahead and type me the one in the chat. If you want to be in the next group of people. Card, welcome in. Yeah, custom Super Saiyan 4 clothes for making it to the top 500 in this festival, which is kind of crazy. It's legit colorable, right? Like, not only is it a pretty cool outfit to give us, but it's an actually colorable one. It's too bad they couldn't give us, like, a colorable Super Saiyan 4 wig, you know? Solo, welcome in, man. Maison, welcome in. Franco, welcome in, man. Alright, who are we waiting on? Akali? No, Akali's in here. Who are we waiting on? Mario? I'm gonna get Mario in here. Brian, could you remind me of what your PSN is, please? And I'll get you marked down for the next group. But yeah, I will continue to take ones for the next group here. Pretty much until we actually get this round started. So if you want to type 1 to be in the next group of people, feel free. Alright. Okay, and is that a capital I or a lowercase L? L lowercase. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, I got Raptor and Brian and Maison and Miguel all ready for the next group here. And just as Mario's coming in, so perfect timing. Perfect timing, yeah. I am just going to be playing on Zuki, who is level 199. So if there is anybody out there that's trying to level up your character the old-fashioned way by just doing the mission and getting the EXP for it, we should still be able to get through this shit pretty quick. So I can handle limit bursting and all that too. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody is ready because I am readying up. How do you check to see if you can get the level cap? If you've done the mission, then you should be able to increase your level from 180. But yeah, just like before, just go talk to Weiss and he'll help you out. Yeah, no food this time, surprisingly. Weiss is willing to work for free this time around. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, the nice thing about this stream is that everybody knows what's good, so getting these missions done is a piece of cake for this group. That was an offshoot of the... Alright, yeah, that was a little funky, and I'd imagine some people probably aren't even rocking an optimal Super Soul, but yeah, that's not bad. Not a bad start. Easy 17 seconds. Getting 26 TP medals as well, so yeah, there's definitely some folks trying to level up. Coin shop has custom... Oh, so they already updated the Star Coin shop with the new shit, huh? That's cool. Yeah, maybe we'll check that out. Maybe we'll do a little bit of exploring so that way we can actually show on screen what's there in the Star Coin shop. We need more power! Yeah, well, it looks like we only got 2 people using You Will Know the Power of the Gods, so gotta assume that means a lot of people trying to level up. Corey, welcome in, man. Oh. Oh, it's lagging, I think. Oh, what? Do you guys have a couple of pieces from some of the new shit? But yeah, we'll go over there. I'll probably towards the end of stream. I should probably select my universe, so that way I can get that out of the way and not wind up forgetting about it later down the line. We were talking a little bit in Discord about having as many people join the same universe as possible, and the universe we were talking about was Universe 7. So that's probably going to be the one that I choose, so if you're looking to play on the same team as I am, then Universe 7 is going to be your go-to. 19 seconds again. Oh, man. Zeni just became even more useless than ever, man. What's the benefit of the same team? There isn't one, really. The only real benefit you get is, like, let's say you're not really playing the Festival of Universes the first couple of weeks, right? During weeks 3 and week 6, there's Elite Week. And if you did not make Elite Patroller, then you can still get the Elite Patroller bonus if you have an Elite Patroller from your universe, like, on your team. So that's the only real benefit, but otherwise it's just for the hell of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm more worried about my overall placement rather than my in-team placement, to be honest with you, because of that, there's only going to be 500 people who are going to be able to get their hands on that custom Super Saiyan 4 outfit. But yes, that is a valid point. Universe 6 and 11 are less popular, but you never really know who's going to join which universe, because there's been a lot of heavy hitters that have bounced around between universes. So it really just kind of depends on where the heavy hitters are, and I can't remember who they were, or if they're even still playing, and if they did, I have no idea how to contact them, so... I don't know. I am not so sure that the new Awoken is going to really make a difference on this expert mission anyway. There might be other expert missions, like longer expert missions, like expert mission 15, where it might be good. But I don't know. It's just because you kind of need to power up twice, right? And I don't know if you're going to have enough time to power up twice and pop the limit burst before Vegeta spawns in. Donka, hello, welcome in, man. But yeah, no, I am interested to test it out, because I am going to try and get back into expert mission speedrunning again after I've gotten everything from the DLC. So, you know, we will be doing some testing for sure. But as of right now, I'm not too confident. So we'll just kind of have to put it into practice and find out firsthand. Franco, hello, welcome in, man. You think this DLC is kind of mid? Yeah, I am, I'm right there with you. You know, it seems kind of expensive for what we're getting, in my opinion. Stridon! Welcome in, brother man. Good to see you. Hi, Mo. Welcome in. Is it not $5? Nope, it's 12. Rose, welcome in. 16 seconds. All right, we're really in the swing of it now. Yeah, this is the first time that we are getting an Awoken in paid DLC, which is something that I don't really know how I feel about it. Tomorrow is your birthday? Oh, and there's a Xenoverse 2 DLC coming out? Well, shit. Happy birthday to you, huh? Bandai and Dimps practically hand-delivering you your birthday present. And tomorrow is your birthday as well? Oh, damn. Holy shit. So we got... Yeah, no, we'll be celebrating 2 people's birthdays tomorrow then. Provided you show up in chat, because I will be streaming tomorrow when I get the DLC. Damn, man. July 8th. Really popular birthday, huh? what would that be, November? People be out here copulating in November. Chronix, welcome in. Yeah, the Reading in Sports Super Soul that literally came around at a perfect time. I'm really glad that they brought that Super Soul back around when they did, because, like, man, the timing really couldn't have been any better. You don't have hobbies? Oh, how long ago was it? It was just a couple of weeks back, wasn't it? You missed out, man. Congratulations. You played yourself. Tyrese, hello. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. No, it's not in the Supreme Kai of Time event. It's in the Supreme Kai of Time raid. Is what it's in. Update is insane? Yeah, I mean, the main thing is level 199, right? Like, level 199 is crazy. For anybody who doesn't know, now, if you're level 199 and you have a QQ Bang that has 5 points in stamina or ki, you only need to invest 21 points into either of those stats to max it out. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, the Gambling Super Soul can be really good during triple XP because, you know, if you miss, it's still times 0, of course, but when you hit, man, oh man, you're getting, what is it? Its base is 3, 5, and 7, so it's 9, 15, and 21 times multiplier for your XP on that one. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and with 0 investment, meaning 0 attribute points and a neutral QQ Bang in ki or stamina, you get 10 bars by default, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I am thinking about making a video talking about level 199 builds. I actually got a comment on my Parallel Quest guide earlier today asking if I could remake the video accounting for 199. So it might be about time for me to start pumping out some videos and maybe remaking some of my old ones. Yes, you only need to invest 21 points into your stamina or ki in order to get 15 bars. Of course, that's with plus 5 from your QQ Bang as well, so, you know, don't forget to account for that, but still, only 21 points is freaking awesome. That means you don't have to invest in ki anymore. I mean, it depends on what kind of build you're going for. If you're trying to make a build that's PvP oriented, then no, you don't got to invest in ki at all, in my opinion. But if you ask me, I think it's best to have 15 bars of ki on your PvE characters. Alrighty, Akali, for show. What if they add level 200 and the video gets outdated? They won't. Yeah, we've been talking a little bit about playing some GTA in the Discord. So yeah, that is something we're looking to do off stream soon. And if all goes well, maybe we'll even try and do a GTA 5 live stream. But that's all just kind of up in the air and something we've been chatting about on Discord. Yeah, I've got a lot of Dragon Ball farming to do as well. Tons of respecking I need to do. At least 4 more characters as of right now that I need to adjust for 199. You're the only one having trouble with the PlayStation servers right now. I got booted back to title screen sometime within like the first 5-10 minutes of stream, but as of right now, it's been okay. I can tag you if you don't see it. You'll be glad to join. Okay, for sure. I'll bear that in mind. Oh yeah, no, it's funny because they also added a bunch of like special costumes to the custom mentors. Like for example, Goku and Vegeta have their Whis training outfits on, right? So Vegeta's in this outfit that you see him in here, and Goku's got the gi that does not have a blue undershirt. And so we can actually play as those models in Super Saiyan. And I guess in Goku's case, you could even do it in Super Saiyan 3, which is pretty cool. Krillin, I know, you can also change his custom mentor to wear his Frieza Saga armor. And I don't know, those are the only ones that I really saw, but I'm pretty sure that there are a handful of other ones. You fear for the soul of the guy that wants to level up all his characters to 199. Well, it depends on what the guy's TP medal situation looks like, right? Like, if I've gotten 6 out of 8 of my character slots all the way up to level 199, and I still have plenty of TP medals to get the other 2 up as well. I just got bored of mashing dialogue with Tosock, so I just got 6 of them up. But yeah, for someone who wants to level up their characters, but they're tight on TP medals, yeah, they're in for a heap of hurt. Are custom cast fixed? I don't know what you mean. Oh shit, that's rough, Savron. Oh, what a world. Yeah, no, the Whis outfits are awesome. I really like them too. Yeah, no, this is the time to start dumping all of your TP medals into whatever you want to, you know, this is looking to be the final update for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, so we don't got any more level caps to worry about, or really any more new content to be added in. So yeah, now is the time to be spending all those TP medals you've been saving up all these years. They've had level 120 stats for so long. So what I can say is, if that's the case, it does not look like they changed it. It doesn't appear that way, because if you actually look at, like, the graphs when you're selecting a character, they, like, their stats don't expand as far as they do for their regular preset. So I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that they'd never updated the custom cast characters past 120. Yeah, that's news to me. Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have given us, like, the ability to make custom Goku and Vegeta use God and, like, Super Saiyan Blue and all that. That would be cool. Wish you could change your name with the Dragon Balls. Yeah. Can't even go to court to do that in this game. On the bright side, they did not increase how many TP medals you have to spend in order to level up. It's still, what was it, 240 per level? So there is that. And there's one less level up to account for. So yeah, it's slightly less expensive. Slightly less expensive than it has been these past handful of updates. The stats barely went up? Well, hopefully that means good things. Yeah, no, if they would have charged just $480, that would have been complete ass, man. Yeah, no, it is, I explained it a little bit earlier, but you get, like, 199 million Zeni for every character past your first that you get to level 199. And I already had, like, what, 600 or 700 mil, so I got there really quick today. Yes, the fur is colorable on the custom Super Saiyan 4 clothes. The DLC drops in 20 minutes? Where are you getting that from? Do I have a pick? Of what? Is it GT or Daima? I think it's GT. From the model that somebody posted in the Discord, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't remember how it works exactly. I don't remember if it's a, like, universal release time or if it's, like, midnight local time. I really don't remember. You remember last time the DLC released for you at around 9 p.m. PST? Well, that would be midnight EST then. So, it might be a universal drop for the US if that's the case. Yeah, somebody posted a picture of the colorable fur in the Discord. So, you'll just probably have to scroll up in the Dragon Ball channel a little bit and find it. I think somebody marked it as a spoiler, so that might help you spot it. What do you do with all that, Zeni? Well, these days, not a damn thing. These days, there's like next to nothing, you know. I could imagine it'd be really helpful for newer or new players that are just getting into the game. But otherwise, for people who have been playing for years and years and years, man, shit, there's really not a whole lot to spend Zeni on. It released at midnight your time? Okay. Yeah, here in the US, we've got 4 major time zones to keep track of, so... Didn't the DLC already release? I mean, I guess if you're in Europe or like Australia or Asia or something like that, but for people in North and South America, Yeah, I am, regardless of what I do, I am probably going to try my best to play the crap out of the Festival of Universes, so that way I can land myself in the top 500. The last couple of times, I didn't really have too much trouble getting there. I think I was in like top 300, 200, somewhere in that ballpark. Alright, but yeah, by my count, that is 6 with this group, so let's go on ahead, let's open up a new lobby and get a new group going. But yeah, we've got Raptor, Brian, Maison, and Miguel in this group, which means we have 1 slot open, so let's go on ahead, let's see some 1s in chat, folks. 1s in chat to snipe this last slot or secure your spot in the next group. Your Wi-Fi is trying to save you the trouble of spending all your TP medals. Well, like I said, man, this is the time to be spending TP medals, man. We don't really have anything to look forward to in this game in the future. You know, there's very unlikely that we're going to be getting some kind of free update that has us spending TP medals on shit. So, you know, it is time. The time for saving has ended, and the time for spending has begun. Alright, so we need to get Raptor. I don't know if you play online or not here. Yeah, okay, I guess you're offline. There you are, and then we need to get Maison and Miguel. And then Mario. And so then that means the next group will consist of Franco, Alk, and then I guess Ghost and who? Alright. Shame we can't get festival points and extra missions right now. I don't feel like doing anything else. Yeah. Gonna have to wait until week 3. Most likely. Do I want to know what you had for dinner? I mean, feel free to share. Jim, welcome in. Got all of your CACs to level 199? Nice. Okay, so who are we missing from this group? Raptor, I guess, but I think he's booting back up because his I don't know. I don't know if his Wi-Fi is even cooperating with him. We might just have to move down the list. Man, that's good. Yeah, you play as whatever CAC you want. Your Wi-Fi went out again. Alright. Well, yeah, we gotta try and keep this wagon train a-moving, Raptor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pass your spot off to Franco, and we'll try squeezing you in the next group, my guy. Sorry about that. Alright, cool. Hopefully everybody's ready, because we're going. We're going in. We got some ass to whoop, and therefore we are going to whoop it. Broly, put that damn finger away. Didn't your mama ever teach you it's rude to point? Fucking guy. A Dr. Pepper float, huh? You think Dr. Pepper is the best soda? I don't know. I loved Dr. Pepper when I was, like, in middle school, but man, you know, I've said it 100 million times already, but I'll say it again. I am not the biggest fan of soda. I do like root beer, though. I like root beer and cream soda. See, I wish I could find the Fruit Twist Fanta, but I don't think we have it here in the U.S. And if we do, well, then it's not at any of my local stores. Oh, the IBC cream soda is so good. That is delicious. Yeah, the upping the ante Super Soul doesn't touch your TV medals. Just EXP and Zeni. Iron Brew? I don't know what that is. Not to say that we don't have it, but, like, you know, I don't know what it is, so I don't know if we have it or not. Oh, hey. Interesting. Don't see that every day. The Crystal and Super Mix drop. You like A&W root beer? Yeah, I'm a big IBC fan. As a kid, I really used to like Mug. Okay, yeah, Amazon. I'd have to look up on the internet to see if they sell it here in the U.S. You're finally loading into the damn game? Dude, I think my Wi-Fi card is going out. Because when I was downloading the update last night, it took a fucking hour. So yeah, I think my network card in my PlayStation is working its way out. Alright, so that's one. Don't get started on my download times again. Well, I mean, like, I have solid internet. I should not have to be sitting around waiting an hour for, like, 9 gigabytes. I just shouldn't. So, I mean, it's the only explanation is that my network card is going to shit. Because whenever I'm downloading stuff on my computer, it's never like that. Best drink in the world is either eggnog or horchata. Those are really delicious beverages. They are very delicious. You bought the game on Steam at a 90% discount and it comes with 6 of the DLCs. Nice, Franco. Good shit. It's a pretty good deal. You've never had eggnog? Oh, man. As a kid, I hated it. But then I became a man. And holy shit, eggnog is delicious. And I think one thing that kind of makes it taste better is that it's a seasonal item. You can't buy it all year round. Only towards the end of the year can you buy it. And I think that, in a weird way, enhances the flavor and makes it something even more special. What does eggnog taste like? It's a very difficult flavor to describe because it's very distinct. I really don't know what I could compare it to. Man, we've got a lot of people in chat that have never had eggnog. What the heck? What the heck?
Far better than I expected.
You guys are missing out, man. You don't drink, so I mean, eggnog is not like automatically alcoholic. I mean, there are some places, like if you go to a liquor store towards the end of the year, like, yeah, you can find alcoholic eggnog, but if you just go down to the grocery store, they have the non-alcoholic variant of it. And then people will just take that and mix it with their own whiskey or their own rum, usually. Not possible that you can obtain eggnog? Well, not in the middle of summer.
Far better than I expected.
But if you have a grocery store nearby you, then, you know, come the winter time, yeah, you can. When does 3 times EXP start? I don't know, several hours ago.
Bingo! Bingo!
And I hate evil! Great Saiyaman! Oh, yeah, don't worry about the start of the level 199 fight. I'm pretty sure that it's basically scripted that you're supposed to die once or twice. But it'll boost you back up to your level 180 stats here after you've died a time or two. Winter in Australia. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, in the southern hemisphere, the seasons are swapped, but you know what I mean.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Eggnog is beige? Yeah, I guess that's a accurate color. Yeah. Powering up, powering up, powering up. Got the power to the up. You want to know if you can actually beat it without getting your full stats back, though? Probably. Probably.
Far better than I expected.
If you play super defensive, super timid, you might be able to pull it off. Because, I mean, unless there's a time limit, you know, a time limit on the mission might make it difficult. But, yeah, I mean, it's totally possible to beat the game at level 1. It is entirely possible, so... It should theoretically be possible if you just play well enough. His health won't go down after a certain point. You have to lose. Okay, well, that answers that. Piece of fuck. Am I excited that Xenoverse 3 is looking more RPG based? Yeah, man, I like most of what I've seen for Xenoverse 3 so far.
Better, but not the best.
You know, I like to temper my enthusiasm for these types of things, but I'm more excited for Xenoverse 3 than I have been for a game in a while. And yeah, I'm totally digging the RPG thing. One thing that I really hope that we can do, though, is, like, it has on-screen, like, the controls in the demo that we saw. I'm hoping that you could turn that off. I'd like to be able to get that shit out of the way, because eventually, you know, we'll be able to memorize and muscle memory. Because, I mean, it's not even crazy different from Xenoverse 2, so, like, you know, the button mapping should be... you know, should come second nature sooner rather than later. So I'm hoping that we can get those goddamn controls out of the fucking way. More excited than Kingdom Hearts 4? I mean, the stuff... we've gotten a whole shit ton of stuff for Xenoverse 3, all within the span of, like, 6 months. Kingdom Hearts 4 has gotten us 2 trailers in, like, 4 years, so... You know, I just haven't seen enough of Kingdom Hearts 4 yet to really be like all nerdgasming over it. Do we know if it's going to be a simultaneous release across all platforms? As of right now, that's what it's looking like. Because if you watch the trailers, it does show all of the platforms at the end. And that generally means that they're looking to be released same time. Main CAC is 199. Good shit, man. Love to see it. Future Saga Chapter 4 is out right now. It is. Alright, we'll take a look at that probably once we complete the 6 tours with this group. So, if you're looking to make a PvE build, Saffron, if you go into the Discord and in the Dragon Ball channel, I pinned an image of what my stats look like right now. In fact, depending on if we're going back to the lobby, I lost track of where we are in this particular tour. If we go back to the lobby, I can just show what stats I'm rocking. Yeah, okay. But yeah, for future reference, yeah, I did pin a comment with my stats in the Discord. But we are looking at 21 in max key, because that's all you need to get 15 bars. And then literally throw the rest in your offensive stats however you see fit, you know. You could make the argument that you would want to do 200 in basics, and then the 179 in strikes, but it's a character I'm only ever going to use in PvE. It's not, you know, it's not the most damning or detrimental, right? But these are the stats that I'm rocking. Yeah, as long as you have a +5 QQ bang, then, you know, that is a QQ bang giving you +5 in key and stamina. You only need to invest 21 points in order to max it out. Fun time bingo! I just explained that whole thing, Saffron. But by default, with 0 investment and neutral QQ Bang, the minimum amount of ki and stamina you get is 10, like 10 bars. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Level 199 is just, it's bonkers, dude. But I kind of like that, you know? Because Dragon Ball is a franchise, really, you know, that is all about, you know, pushing your limits and ascending to the next level, ascending to the next stage. So the fact that we have all this power in our characters, man, it's a total power fantasy. This game kind of always has been, but especially once they started raising the level cap from 99, man, this game is just, it's a total power trip, a total power fantasy. Suck it, Vegeta.
Far better than I expected. Good, but not good.
You heard that some videos used to argue that maxing out Strike Supers and Ki Blast Super attributes aren't worth it. They are now, even today. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if there is such a thing as soft caps, aka a point where you get diminishing returns on your investment, then there could be an argument for that. But I don't know. We have 600 attribute points to work with, and you really don't need to invest more than 21 into either ki or stamina, because that's the hard cap, the point where your investment will get you nothing, quite literally. So, you know, in the past, you know, like I said, I don't know if there's soft caps or not. You know, there was a time where people were saying they were, and then they took that back, saying, oh, never mind, there are no soft caps, and it's, but, you know, like, at this point, the way that stats work, like, you might as well just go on ahead, because I think that for PvP, especially, you might as well just go on ahead, do 200 basic, 200 in either Strike or Ki Blast if you're trying to do like a extremely focused build, and then just throw the other 200 into your HP, man. Like, in my opinion, that's the most sensible way to go. You got Future Saga Chapter 4 for free. What, did somebody gift it to you? We're now as strong as modded CACs. Yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool, man, because I don't think that they adjust parallel quests and expert missions for the new levels. I don't think they do. not too bad a timing, Raptor. I don't really know where we're going to be going from here. I would at least like to get the people that I have on my list here a chance to play on stream and get some TP medals and stuff. But apparently the DLC is already available, so we are going to be checking that out after we get this next tour done with this group here. You wonder if the new transformation is going to be any good? I mean, the information is out there already. It's already been data mined. People have been posting about it in my Discord, and basically they've been screenshotting stuff that they've seen on Twitter. So the information's out there, man. I don't remember what all it does right off the top of my head, but it's pretty neat. Apparently you can skip the credits now? Oh, yeah, just in just in time for it to not matter for me anymore. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 10 years late. That's right. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, because people on the west side of the United States, you know, they got the DLC dropping at 9 p.m. for them, which is pretty crazy. Alrighty, Raptor, for show. It's a crying shame, man. Okay, so yeah, that is 6 by my count here. So, here's what we'll do. We'll close this down, and we're going to check out the DLC situation real quick, like. Check the shop here and see what we got. If I have to do any downloading, then we'll probably just have to wait until tomorrow to do anything DLC related, because like I've been talking about, my network card seems to be going bad in my PlayStation. So, yeah, if I have to download something, it's probably going to take wildly longer than necessary. And I could have sworn that all of the data for the DLC is included in the free update. And then all you gotta do is get past a paywall, but we'll see. Is this it? Future Saga pack set. Future Saga Chapter 4, there it is. Alright. Future Saga Chapter 4. Gonna get this. Gonna add it to the cart, yeah. Proceed to check out. Here's what I'm gonna do now. It's being real like, yeah. Proceed to check out. That's the right one right there. Confirm purchase. Got the most nappable couch. You think so? I mean, both sides, like either side reclines. So that might be the way to go about that. Alright, what's the download gonna look like here? Ready in 2 minutes? Oh, that ain't nothing. Yeah, we can just get this downloaded real quick. That's no time at all. I might have to close down Xenoverse and reopen it to make sure the update goes through properly, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Universe 7. The only thing is I can't remember what, like, in-team... Is it just, like, extra star coins? I can't really remember. Like, your in-team placement that you get. Does anyone use the couch? Not so much these days. Before I got my computer, that's where I would sit, like, all the time. Because there would be a TV, basically, where my computer is at right now. And so that used to be where I sat all the time. But now it generally only gets used, like, whenever we're playing D&D over here. Or, like, if I've got people over to, like, watch something, right? So once upon a time, it got used all day, every day, but now not so much. Oh, are you taking off? All right, well, thanks for hanging out while you could, Miguel. You have a good night. Okay, all right. Looks like we are installed, so that's great. That's great. I am going to close Xenoverse real quick. We'll boot it back up, and then I guess we can go back to this view. You want to play D&D, but unless there's a free way to do a campaign with friends, you can't ever play again? Well, I mean, if you wanted to link up with your friends on Discord, man, that's a game you could totally play through Discord. Alright, so now we've kind of come to an interesting juncture for the stream, because I wanted to stream for somewhere in the ballpark of 2 to 2.5 hours tonight, because I honestly thought that we were going to have to wait at least an extra, like, 2 hours before the DLC dropped here. So, I don't know. I don't know, because the way that I have done it in the past, and the way that I like doing it, is seeing how much I can unlock in one sitting. Like, seeing how much of the DLC I can get done just in one stream, right? Since we're already an hour and 14 minutes in, there's still some other things that I want to do tonight other than stream. I don't know. We might save DLC content for tomorrow evening. Introducing Ultra Time Patrol Battles. You know, I might want to get footage of this, so let me actually do a little bit of recording as well. Oh shit, they just give you artworks off Riff? That's kind of cool. Neat. Da, 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 da. Oh, you mean like a D&D making site? Stryden could probably help you out with that. He has a PDF file that has like a blank character sheet. And I don't know, you might be able to find a player's handbook online somewhere as well. Okay, so yeah, I still had a few people on my list. Raptor, I don't know if you're still willing to try, but I had Alk and who? I wrote Shot. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Can I scroll up? How long ago did we do these ones? Probably a while ago by now. Why is my list so fucked? Yeah, because I gave it to Franco, right? So maybe it's supposed to be a collie? That looks right to me. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a collie. I don't know how that turned out to be Shot. I can't fucking type. I think I'm having like a perma stroke or something because I have not been able to type all week. You can't? Sorry? Okay, so yeah, you know, I'm just gonna take that one. I don't really care. But with that, I think it means we have still some free slots open, so let's start seeing some ones in chat then. Ones in chat for anyone who might want to help fill this lobby up. Ones in chat. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we have exactly 5 people, so that's perfect. So yeah, let's get through this group as quickly as we can at least, and then we'll figure out what the hell I'm gonna do from there. Because maybe what I'll do is I'll just start moving on to farming Dragon Balls, so that way I can change my character's stats. Alright. So we need to get Alk, Kali, who... Heimel, do I have you on here? I want to say that I do. And Maison was another one, and then... Heimel, what's your PSN again? Because I could have sworn it was just your YouTube. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you have any privacy settings that would prevent invites from anyone other than friends or not, but I'm gonna send you an invite real quick just in case. H-I-E... Yeah, here we are. Okay, yeah, it says that It says that you... Why don't you show up on my list, then? That's fucking weird. It's fucking bullshit, dude. PlayStation fucking with me. Technology, man. Hurry up. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why you're not showing up on my list. Alright, we are missing Akali. You may gotta get someone in your spot. Alright, are there any more ones in chat? Ones in chat for anyone trying to join up. Ones in chat. Who wants to join up? Can't access your cloud storage for your saves. You have a subscription, you don't know what's wrong. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you're going to have to take to the internet to figure that one out. It's a Shaggy cosplay. All right, I'm not seeing any more ones in chat, so we're just gonna rip it. Diddle 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 diddle. You know, you might be able to make something that's like kind of like a legendary Super Saiyan 4 type of thing. Make like a greenish, yellowish fur with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku custom outfit. That might be something that'd be neat. Because then, I mean, you could either use, like, the Broly wig, or, like, the Kefla wig, or the Kale wig. Would all probably mix well with something like that. Excuse the fuck out of you, Vegeta? This can't be happening.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was a really bad Dodoria's headbutt on my end. That was real bad. Wait, I don't need to charge up. Oh, isn't that sweet? God damn, what the fuck is happening to my headbutts? Some of the worst headbutts that we have seen in all of stream history, back to back right there. 20 seconds. Yikes. First time that we've gotten 20 seconds, though, and we're already an hour and 24 minutes in. You know, there actually was a time where I had a Shaggy CAC in this game. Yeah, there's a couple of CACs that I went through that, you know, I went and played for a little while, then deleted and replaced them with something else. Like, I had a Saitama one way back in the day. I did have a Saitama CAC, like, back when I first got the game. Or at least early on when I, you know, the game was still somewhat fresh. Like I said, I had Shaggy. Probably my favorite one was my CAC. That was basically if Rick turned himself into a Saiyan. I basically went around the whole time being like, "All, I turned myself into a Saiyan, Morty! I'm Kakarot!" That's definitely been, like, my favorite, like, parody, like, non-OC style CAC, right? Kakarot! Yeah. That was a fun character. That was honestly a super fun CAC. Kamahama Dub Dub! Morty! My power level's over 9,000, Morty! I'm ascending! I shouldn't even fucking bother anymore. I haven't watched Rick and Morty in a hot minute, though. I don't need to charge my key. I don't know why I'm pressing that button combination. Season 9 got you back into it. Maybe I'll check it out. There's two animes that I've kind of been going back and forth between recently, being Daemons of the Shadow Realm and Frieren. I've been watching the two of those, as well as some Harley Quinn sprinkled in the middle of that. So. Probably try and get through at least one of those before I take on another series. Hey, check it out. Here's a friendly reminder from our old pal Goku. You should totally leave a like on the stream for you guy. Yeah, see, for me, when I first started watching Frieren, I watched the first 4 episodes. Then I dropped it for a really long time, but now I'm right back into it, and I pretty much binged the rest of Season 1, and I'm about 5 episodes into Season 2 right now. Oh yeah, no, and I can't wait until the next season of Invincible comes out either. That's a fun show. I like Invincible a lot. What parallel quest is the Power of the Gods one from? It's one of the... I think it's from Future Saga Chapter 1. Fun time bingo.
Fun time bingo.
You really want to watch Baki? I've watched a bit of it. And you kind of need to go into it understanding that you're basically going to be watching a comedy. Because, yeah, it's just one of those shows. You can't take it too seriously.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
But yeah, the bits that I did watch, I did think it was a fun show. I do think it's fun. I think I might have watched through season 2, maybe? Yo, what's up, Ice? Welcome in, man. I don't know what I think I'm doing. You fucking suck, Vegeta. What the hell has been happening to my damn headbutts this round, man? Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Very impressed.
I can't wait until everybody gets leveled up to 199 to see just how quickly we can push this time down. Because I'd like it if we could get a full group of 6 where everybody's a female saying, "Has you will know the power of the gods," has 15 bars of ki, 200 in ki blasts, has blue evolution, then just fucking pop the awoken, pop the limit burst, hit the headbutt, and blast away. I really do feel like we can finally get past this 15-second threshold we've been stuck at for so damn long. And I would dare say, so long as the connection cooperates, we might even be able to push down to 13 seconds. Might. But I think that's going to be the extent of it.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
I mean, I'm really not that interested in playing Among Us. I definitely don't think that's ever going to be a game that I play on stream. I don't know. Maybe one of these days we can try it, like, for fun, just off stream. But I'm really not that interested. One day you will force me to do a Smash Bros. Stream? Yeah, good luck. Good luck. You'll force me to play a racing game? Good luck! All you need is a box of cupcakes and crocodile tears. Joke's on you! Joke's on you. I thrive off of the tears of my viewers. Collect them in a mason jar and chug it. You got times 0 on the anti-super soul 8 times in a row? It'll happen, dude. It'll do it to you. Nice, there we go. 16 seconds. Yeah, I mean, we can get 16 seconds pretty casually, too. No, a $20 gift card to Cheesecake Factory would not be enough of a bribe. Power up. No, I wouldn't do it for a Scooby snack. Only 20? That's only like one appetizer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Better, but not the best. Better, but not the best. All right, that's 4. Yeah, I usually do a pretty good job of keeping track of how many tours we've done. Sometimes you just gotta scratch your own back. I'm right there with you, Raptor. I am waiting in anticipation very much for more Xenoverse 3 news. I'm hoping that, because there's supposed to be a playable demo happening at a couple of events across the country. I'm not going to be able to make it to any of them because they're all too far, but hopefully by the time people get their hands on that demo, hopefully they'll be able to get some footage of it, and we can kind of get more info on what the gameplay looks like. Would I do Jackbox party games on stream? I don't know. It's been a while since I played that one. And it would probably depend on, like, what minigame we played. But that's another one where, like, I could get stream sniped. And in one of those things where, like, you vote for the answer, everyone could just be like, oh, don't vote for Cesaros. And it's just like, I don't want to do shit like that. Blast them away. Blast them away. Blast them to smithereens. Prince, hello, welcome in. The fight to unlock 199 had you hype as fuck. Nice, dude. Yeah, I was a little confused at first. Because it starts you out, like, really weak. But it does become clear pretty quick that you're meant to die a couple of times. Yeah, the last time I played Jackbox probably would have been at my old job, yeah. That is true. Well, the job he's referring to was back when I was a tech for HP. Play Uno on stream? See, that's another one where I feel like I can just get stream sniped. Be like, oh, Cesaro has Uno and it's a red card, nobody play red.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Alright, that is 5 out of 6. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to play some Uno off stream. I don't know if that's a game that you can get on any platform for free, or if there's maybe like a free browser version or something, but I fucking love Uno, man. One of my favorite tabletop games ever. The manager of the TV metal shop. Dude. I feel like that would be a really rigorous job. My boss would be Tosak. Tosak doesn't work at the TP metal shop. The robot. Tosak's an independent contractor. An entrepreneur, if you will.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Tosak can just buy you and the robots in Kanton? Well, then I quit. Pardon you? Pardon you, Vegeta? Excuse me, pardon me, but what the fuck?
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
We'll see a rich descendant of Tosak in Xenoverse 3. Shit, Namekians live a really, really long time, so we might end up seeing Tosak himself in Xenoverse 3. Because what is it? Like 150 years? Maybe 250 years after the events of Xenoverse 2, give or take?
I'm very impressed.
I mean, shit, Piccolo's still there. Okay then, by my count, that is 6 tours with this group. So I think what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to farm myself a set of Dragon Balls so I can respec one of my characters, and then that's probably where we'll start calling it. And then tomorrow we're going to do everything that is the DLC. Tosak owns Xenoverse 3, yeah. Okay, so the way that I personally like to farm Dragon Balls is off of Parallel Quest... Oh, poop stick! Is off of Parallel Quest, I believe it's 23? I know some people like to do a different one, but I can get this mission done in like 35 seconds or so. So that's why I like to do this one. And I also like to bring one teammate along, because that's good enough to kind of, like, pull aggro sometimes without, like, doing too much stupid NPC teammate bullshit, right? Ooh, Ultra Fighting Bomber, that sounds... Yeah, a couple of moves that have, like, a long wind-up. Maybe something like Super Key Explosion, since it has a quicker, like, start time.
Before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if
Don't block my shit. Don't block my shit. There we go. Okay, one shot. Boom. Nice, okay, and already got a key item.
I'm very impressed.
Just one of them, though. Yeah, I'll try using Super Key Explosion here. We'll see if it works all right. Maybe with Super Key Explosion, what I can do is not bring Trunks along. So that way all of the aggro gets pulled to me. That would probably be the way to do that strat. Oh yeah, we got new parallel quests, don't we? So yeah, Indomitable. That's the one that works as a charge skill, and you can charge your stamina with it, right? Indomitable. So that's going to be an interesting one to unlock for sure. Yeah, I'm really interested to get Fuse Ultra Supervillain clothes. We might even start with this parallel quest tomorrow. But yeah, anyway. As I was... Yeah, I've never really messed around with Parallel Quest 79. I don't know. This one's always gotten the job done just fine for me.
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, be fearful, my most glorious form. Let me praise you before you die.
Alright.
The power
What the
you
heck?
showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe.
Did we get either one? We got one of them. We had that one going on for us. That's an okay strat. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like it's any better or worse than what I was doing. But we'll give it a couple more tries, see what happens.
I'm very impressed. What about room mechanics?
Okay, so I had one Dragon Ball already. I did have one Dragon Ball in my inventory, and we just got 2, right? So I'm at 3 right now. Alright, yeah, we'll do the same strat.
I won't die so
I love that he's not smart enough to ever really, like,
be happy.
break your stamina there.
On the other hand, be fearful of my most glorious form.
I don't know. It might be better if I limit burst before they spawn in.
Before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the
Okay,
universe.
cool. Yeah, that was a quick and easy finish right there. So yeah, sometimes it works out great, for sure. 22 seconds? Not bad at all. Okay, so that puts me at 4. Just 3 more to go. You've always kept a CAC spot free to farm the Dragon Balls. Yeah, that's one way to do it. But I like to... I love to make characters. So that's just never really been the strat for me. But, you know, on the bright side, you know, it's basically, it's a guarantee, which is nice. So you're guaranteed to spend however long it takes. I don't remember if you have to complete any missions before that bitch shows up or not.
I'll be happy to show my full power.
I beg your finest pardon, fucker.
My most glorious.
Suck on these jawbreakers. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pop my limit burst here.
Before you die.
See how it turns out?
The power you showed.
I should maybe try and work on my positioning so that way I like... Oh, good one, guy.
Universe.
He outsmarted my ass. Okay, so that's 1. You're fucking lame, and we already got a Dragon Ball. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know about these explosion moves. They're kinda alright.
I'm very impressed.
Okay, so that puts me at 5, so just 2 more to go. Try Final Explosion? I don't really see how that's going to be much different. Does it have a wider range or something? Because it definitely has a longer windup. Yes, I've got a Namekian and a female Majin. I might like Angry Explosion better. I don't think it has as much of a windup. We'll give it a try. Okay, and they're kind of like towards, like, if we're talking about from where I start the mission, they're basically on that far end of the map, is what it seems like. You know, what's kind of crazy about Ultra Fighting Bomber is that technically the video games took creative liberties with what type of attack that it is, being an explosion. Because in the anime and manga, Goku defeats Raccoon before he has a chance to fire it. Alrighty, Ghost, thanks for hanging out while you could, man. God, I don't know why I couldn't play the video game right there.
Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
How does that not break your stamina? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know about these explosion moves. They don't really seem any better than what I was doing. It's a real hit and miss, because if just one of them blocks, then it's like ass. But like when you get lucky, it's definitely faster than what I was doing. But that's the thing, is you got to get lucky. We'll give Final Explosion a try, just for the halibut. Use a Super Soul to keep your key up after defeating one. I guess that's fair. But then I have to charge up at the beginning. Now this one uses stamina instead, which I don't have. I'm not quite sure how many bars of stamina I have, actually, to be honest with you. I think it might be 11. I guess, but then I gotta fight him with exclusively basic attacks. It's like, basic combos generally aren't that fast, because, I mean, look at that. Ain't an old basic combo that's gonna get out damage as fast as that Vanishing Ball. Not what I meant to do! Suck me dry, you prick. I am an idiot. Yeah, I don't think these explosion strats are worth a shit, to be honest with you. Alright, well, we didn't get the Dragon Ball there, so we'll give Final Explosion one more chance. Yeah, damn my fucking expert mission habits, huh? Alright. We'll give this shit one more try. Well, we're gonna do it as many times as it takes for me to get this last damn Dragon Ball, but we're gonna give this final explosion one more try. Especially considering how I scuffed it so bad last time.
I'll be happy to show you.
You wonder if they'll nerf what?
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, you feel
We need some more power. We need a little take a big old fucking shit. And then we're gonna defeat you.
show was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe.
Alright, what do we get?
Only I was.
Alright, well, that one worked pretty good. I'm not too sure about this, but just kind of eyeballing it, it looks like Final Explosion might have, like, the widest range. But I'm not sure. 21 points into stamina. Oh, definitely not, man. The only time that they've ever adjusted stats is whenever they've increased the level cap. I mean, they're already giving us everything, like, all at once for this shit, right? They gave us the DLC. The Festival of Universes is starting on Sunday. I think that they're just putting everything out there that they're going to in this game, and they're going to let it die. I don't think that we're going to be seeing any more major updates or changes or patches or nerfs or buffs or any of that shit, to be honest with you.
City. Have you been to the Hero Coliseum yet? There you can enjoy explosive figure battles using the state-of-the-art.
And if we do, then I will be damned. But I don't think that they will. It's actually 10 bars with 0 investment. Which is pretty fucking crazy. I did respec another one of my characters, and one thing that's really satisfying is that 10 bars of ki and 15 bars of stamina basically line up flush with each other. It's kind of nice. Or no, other way around. I don't know how I said that, but it's supposed to be 10 bars of ki and 15 bars of stamina. Yeah, just in case I didn't say that right the first time. Oh, you foxy bastard. Bye-bye. You got a Dragon Ball for me, right? I threw that ball at you, so now you throw a Dragon Ball back at me? That's how this game works. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Final Explosion's definitely wider. Yeah, it looks and feels that way to me. You have better luck when you lock off of them. Yeah, it's just force of habit that I lock on. I don't know if that affects their AI in any way, because whenever you use an ultimate and you're locked on, you know, at least as a player, you see a little, like, a little thing flashes across the screen, right? That kind of signifies somebody's using an ultimate. So I wonder if that kind of confuses the enemy AI as well. Like, if they don't get that flash, they don't really have any extra indicators or anything. But I don't know. That could be the strat, though. That could be why it works better for you locked off. Okay, so I need to choose, because the only characters right now that I have, excuse me, set the way that I like them is Zuki and Mink. I'm not too sure how I want to set up a hybrid build yet, but I do want to make some more skill breakdowns in between now and Xenoverse 3. So I have to figure out what I want to do for this character, but, you know, that might be something that I figure out later. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get a strike character all set the way that I want it. just in case, like, if we get a new raid and that raid boss turns out to be, like, resistant to ki blast damage, I'll have a strike character in the wings ready to take care of it. And I more or less know what I want to do for this character anyway, so we'll go to Shenron and we'll get ourselves a strike character. Oh yeah, I can't forget. I need to make up my mind. I kind of want to make up my mind. Yeah, I want to double check in the festival and see what, like, the individual universe tiers are, because if it's just a little bit of extra star coins, I don't really know that I'd give a shit if I have to be trying harder in Universe 7. Because I really don't know what this festival is going to look like, guys. I don't know if you've made any observations, whether it be, like, in the game itself or just by online discussion or looking at Steam statistics or anything, but, you know, I don't know about how many people are going to be active in this festival. So...
Say your wish.
I want a second chance at life.
I just have to grant a very easy wish. I've granted your wish.
Yeah, I don't know, because I will, because whenever I do skill breakdowns, I like to use power, a lot of power. It's great for my super soul, so that way I don't have any kind of, like, effects that are affecting my damage or my movement speed or anything like that, and I can give myself more stamina and ki. Because I'm thinking I might just do 200 in all of the offensive stats. Oops, wrong one. Now, considering that this is a female Majin, I don't know if maybe I want to keep her stamina at 14 bars rather than 15. Because I kind of feel like if you get your... Because I'm going to build some of these... I've got Zuki set to be basically my PvE character. Then I've got Nasu to be my, like, character for my skill breakdown series. And since I realistically only need one character that's strictly built for PvE, I'm going to be building the rest of them with more PvP stuff in mind. Because I might... Don't hold me to this, and don't take this as me making any promises, but I might do a PvP mini-series at some point. I at least have a working title that I really, really like for a PvP series, so... So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody out there has any opinions on if, because female Majins recover stamina faster, that it might be worth it just to keep them at 14 bars so they actually have a chance of recovering, or if it's just like you get stamina broken, you're cooked no matter what. Because otherwise, in general, I think this right here that I'm doing right now, this is kind of what I think is really good for PvP. You know, 200 basic, 200 strikes, 21 in stamina to get 15 bars, and then the rest just into health. And then, of course, for, like, ki blasts, you take this out of strike and put it into ki. So, yeah, in general, I think that this right here is a pretty good, like, standard PvP build. But again, I'm not too sure if I want to take these points out and put them into health. Would we be part of it to spar? I mean, we could do, like, something like that. I haven't really put too much thought into it outside of what I would title the videos. But that might not be a bad place to start, is do viewer battles. No, I don't. There's no sense in key, dude. With the way that it is right now, I'm going to have 10 bars of key with 0 investment, and that is plenty for PvP, in my opinion. You think you're cooked in any way, so you might as well go to 15? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think that this is a pretty good, like, standard build for PvP. You know, maximize your damage, maximize your stamina, and then get yourself a shit ton of HP as well. Right? I'm kind of curious, what kind of QQ bang do I have on right now? I kind of want to see how much HP this character has. So let's see here. 5 HP, 5 stamina, 5 basic, 5 strike. Perfect! That is absolutely fucking choice. So yeah, I want to see how much HP this gives my, my Majin here. Alright, so yeah, let's see what we get here. So the way that I like to count it is we'll go danger, then we'll block, and then training settings, auto recovery. So we already saw, you know, we see in the background there's 1 bar of HP. And so this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 bars of HP right here. Holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. But yeah, like I said, as you can see over here, with 0 investment in key, giving you 10 bars, and then putting the 21 in stamina, giving you 15. The 2 bars are pretty flush here at the end. They go just about as far out as each other. So it's honestly really satisfying. I think this is really satisfying looking at the bars like this. But yeah, no, that is absolutely crazy. I was hoping that I would have had something that would be just 1 hit and we could kind of see what the damage looks like. But I mean, I guess either way we'll take a sneak peek here. I'm also actually going to power up. I don't know what my super soul is. But look at that, what is that? 8,030? Good lord. Hyper tornado. Oh my god. A full bar of HP off a Hyper Tornado. Dodoria's Headbutt. Half a bar, a little more. Pretty good. And then, I guess all we got is Death Meteor here. But yeah, that's not even, like, 20,000. That's 2 bars of HP for 3 key. I guess that's pretty good. Yeah, no, honestly, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my Namekian, who has 200 in HP, plus 5 in HP off the QQ Bang, and is max height, What did I say? I had just under 6.5 bars of HP. So his HP goes all the way into the purple, which is pretty crazy. Basically, if you run out of stamina, you die. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think that there's really any way around that, though. Because, I mean, bare minimum, unless you're making the choice to use a 5-star QQ Bang that gives you negative in stamina, you're going to have 10 stamina no matter what. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, folks, well, I would say that that's not too bad. You know? Out of curiosity, because I had almost exactly 250,000. So yeah, we got about 1,400 more TP medals in that time frame, which isn't bad at all. I would have gotten around to doing the DLC tonight, but I want to be able to do everything in one sitting, or at the very least see how much I can get done in one sitting. So yeah, we're not going to be getting around to that tonight, unfortunately, but I will be streaming tomorrow, and I will be streaming earlier than normal. I will be trying to start stream as early as I can, so we have as much time in the evening to do it all, right? So if you want to be keeping an eye out for that, there's my Discord in the chat. I will be sending out a ping whenever I go live. And otherwise, folks, you're probably going to be getting a lot more streams out of me, just because we do have bonus EXP and bonus TP Metal events going on over the next month. Which I really don't need to take advantage of much anymore. You know, maybe on the alt account, you know, maybe I'll do some playing on the alt account and we can really take advantage of that, because as far as my main account is concerned, I really do not need to farm TP medals ever again. Straight up, I just don't. I've only got 2 more characters to level up to 199, and that's not going to cost me the remaining 250,000 that I have. So it's just like, literally, I never need to farm TP medals on this account ever again, forever and ever, for so long as I shall live. Which is crazy. So yeah, and on top of that, as I'm sure you guys saw, I wanted to look at some stuff for the Festival of Universes. Before I officially get out of here, let's take a peek at some of that. Glad that I mentioned the Festival of Universes, because otherwise I would have forgotten all the fuck about this. I'm done with Xenoverse for real now. I still have the DLC to get through. I've still got the entirety of the DLC. Alright, let's see here. So if we go over here, I don't think we have to choose first. I think we can look at the rewards without choosing our team, right? Yeah, check rewards. Weekly rewards. Okay, so what's the other? So 300 star coins, 250 star coins, and then 51 onward, it's just 200, huh? It would be nice to get one more gold thing as well. I don't think that there's really anything in the star coin shop that I'm too crazy about getting. You know, definitely joining Universe 6 or 11, it would be way easier to stay within the top 50. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of having second thoughts about joining Universe 7. Okay, this all is the same. Because, yeah, really the only thing that I am, like, hard-pressed to get is this right here. And this is an overall rank. So this is outside of your team. This is the 500 people, the highest glory points. So, you know, this is the one thing that I really do want to work towards. I'm going to check the Star Coin shop, because if there's a bunch of stuff I want to get in there, then maybe I don't choose Universe 7, just to kind of give myself an easier time getting all the shit that I want. I'm going to move this just in case anyone else wants to see what I'm seeing. Yeah, this one, you can't customize enough of it for me to really like it. I don't know, this is kind of cool. I've got 14,000... Yeah, and I'm just trying to think about, like, what characters I might put some of this shit on. Oh! King Vegeta's custom clothes might be neat, though. That's actually kind of sweet. I do kind of like this, but I'm not sure who the hell I'd put it on, you know? I don't know who I'd have wear it. T20, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. And then let's see, so there's not too much new stuff. Right, does, yeah, King Vegeta doesn't have... Oh, the launch outfit, though? Honestly, the launch's shorts, not bad. That's just these, and we have stuff that's pretty similar to this already. I'm not that crazy about it. Yeah, we got gloves kind of similar to... What the hell does that say? Sturgis? These are kind of cool, too. And these are honestly pretty good as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because it's the difference between getting 300 and 200. And so the difference between 6 weeks would be 600 star coins total at the end of it all, right? Also, I think you get different bonuses depending on, like, how well your team did as a whole, right? So, like, the winning team, also, everybody gets more star coins. Let's see what the difference between that would be before I make my ultimate decision. So, check rewards, overall, other... And this is just for when you choose a team, I guess. Can you check it? The weekly rewards? Yeah, weekly in-team placement. Weekly glory point. Oh. Because I could have sworn that there was something like, oh, you know, first, second, and third place. One gets however many, and then it's diminishing from there, right? Is it an overall? Okay, so this is overall individual. So this, I think this is the one that I was thinking about. Okay. Alright. Yeah, never mind. This is the one that I was thinking about right here. Because realistically, this is probably where I'm going to land. I'm probably going to land right here because ain't no goddamn cocksucking motherfucking way that I am ever going to get rank 1 in this damn thing. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not. Yeah, because I could have sworn that there was, like... Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the team placement rewards. Because, yeah, the team that does the best gets 1,000, and then if they do the second best, it's down to 750. And then it's down to 500. Okay. So yeah, because then the difference between first and second place here would be 250 compared to the 600 that you would get overall during the weekly process. So, Yeah, I feel like if I were to choose, like, Universe 6 or Universe 11... Because let's see here. I'm not going to select it right now, but... Yeah, I might just wait until Sunday, when it officially begins, to make my choice. Just so that way I can kind of see the numbers and kind of gauge. Because I would like to try and get as many star coins as possible. That's just kind of like the... Just something nagging me in the back of my mind. So, I think I'm just going to be holding off on this decision for now, to be honest with you. I am kind of leaning towards Universe 7, but I don't know if I'm going to have an easy time getting, like, top 50 in there. Is, like, the one and only thing that's, like, kind of... you know? But yeah, I'll make that choice sooner or later. You know, later being on Sunday, which is when I'm sure it's officially going to start, right? Let me double check the schedule. Don't want to end up saying something and being wrong when the information is literally right in front of my stupid fucking face, right? Okay, so it starts 7/12, which, yes, is Sunday. All right, and that's going to be at, what, 6 p.m.? Starts at 6 p.m.? Okay. So, yeah, we got time to figure it out. We got time to figure it out. Alrighty. So, yeah, one more time, just because, yeah, it scrolled up a little bit. Just in case anybody still needs it, there's my Discord in the chat. But yeah, folks, with all of that said and done, I do believe that's going to be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.